We got over a dozen insane tricks in this video like this one here. If you like any of the tricks in this video, then please consider subscribing. It is free and you can always change your mind if you don't like the next upload. Plus, if you'd like to submit a trick to be in the next episode, then come join the official Coconut Brah Discord server linked down below. This first one is a 15-second did you know about how you can actually one-tap hatches with Tachanka's LMG. As long as you're able to go prone far enough back, then you can shoot the corner to corner and literally one-tap a hatch. Up next, we're going to be going over 2 insane hiding spots that Tranz taught me, with the first one being on Chalet. Use 5 bullets and shoot the boxes how you see me do, and you'll be able to crawl in, put your legs behind you, look at the floor, and then lean right to go invisible in this high traffic area. Bonus tip that'll help you stay hidden even more is to use a mute jammer on the other side of the reinforced wall inside of sight, and that's going to make this whole hallway even harder to drone. Going over to Cafe, we can actually find similar boxes on bottom white, and if you prone into the corner, then you can shoot out the sides of the boxes like you see me doing to be in an even darker spot, with the odds of somebody coming up to your side even less. Most drones are going to come in under the door, check the entry, and then go upstairs, so you're probably going to be starting some arguments on the other team about bad droning once you get the opening pick. This big brain Flores trick is going to take out anybody that's in cache on the common anchor spot by the desk. No matter what side you spawn in, you can actually have enough time to parkour your drone up the bookcase and then go to the center of it on top to explode at the perfect distance and take them out from below. You can jump your drone on top of the ceiling for maximum damage, but as long as your drone is on the white center that's at the top of the bookshelf, then you can set the detonator to go off and it's still going to be able to take someone out even if they have a Thunderbird stim shot. Up next is the really well hidden proximity alarm inside a construction that's gonna make attackers look around for it for an even longer period of time than normal, and as long as you time your swing right, it's a really good combo. There's even enough cracks around the proximity alarm on the ceiling so that attackers don't even need to be directly under it for it to go off. Even when they're walking around the particle boards, when it's placed correctly, it's still gonna be able to reach them. Up next is the first spawn peek on Clubhouse and some Halo sound effects to go with it. While I was editing this, I just kept thinking about how fun it would be to host crazy zombie custom games, kind of like the Find My Hiding Spot videos. Hopefully Halo Infinite is good, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys even like Halo. But yeah, you can position yourself on the pool stairs at just the right height to go along the side of white van and deep into the spawn, all while being really well protected. As long as it's not an instant spawn peek, then it's 100% legit and good to use. This one's a new variation to spawn peek gas station from spiral stairs, and the original prompt to get on top of the railing was taken away, but of course there's a workaround. You can pause the video where I show you the screenshot where to get the vault prompt. Sometimes you'll slip off, but it's pretty easy once you nail it down. Then after that, you can just Assassin's Creed your way up the railing, which is fairly easy as long as you keep your crosshairs to the right side of the railings. And then from there, you're still gonna have the same windows that look straight down the white van in spawn, and within 4 seconds of the round starting, there's probably gonna be a dead attacker on the other team with a controller in the wall. This one here is probably the most specific shield placement that I've ever done in Siege. There's only a few pixels where you're gonna actually get the option to place this shield, but once you do it, you're gonna be able to create some of the craziest angles on border. You can stay up top, go prone, stand up, and see over while attackers can't even see you. And then my favorite that Dan figured out is that you can actually go all the way to Teller's window and kill anybody that vaults in, even though they just drone the entire room and think it's safe. This is one to try out in a custom game first to make sure that you're looking at the right spot for the shield, because you don't want to go into an actual like ranked game and then spend 30 seconds in prep phase on top of this thing just trying to place the deployable cover while you're getting droned out and not helping your teammates set up. But once you nail it down, it's a really crazy one. This one's super easy compared to the last one, but it is going to require some basic parkour. You can do this with any op, and it's especially good when you're playing somebody like a Vigil or another roamer, because if the site is here, the bomb actually blocks this vault prompt and makes it way harder to do. One tip is when you're trying to get on top of the owl's head, stand to the right of the table with your right foot like almost off of it, and then you're going to be able to just run straight up with very minimal turns. Up next, you will need to shoot out everything except the computer on the west side of New Bridge, and then you'll have the first of these new Gustis tricks. This one is the exact precise way on how you can vault up on top of New Bridge again on Canal to create this super off angle that will get you the first shot on the enemy. This spot's also crazy for Maestro or any other gadget that you want to place that's going to keep it out of melee distance. I noticed when I was looking at this spot too, I found that my scope was actually blocking the peripheral vision of this person up here in the off angle, so I couldn't even see them a lot of times. You could even go prone and hide here while they walk by, but yeah, overall there's just a ton of different options from this single vault spot. Up next is an easy go-to spot that you can hold an angle for a free kill in your next ranked game on Skyscraper. Karaoke window is really popular for upside down rappels, or really anybody just sticking their forehead in one of the corners while rappelling. All you need to do is run straight into the northeast corner of the room and then lean left. Once you do that, you're going to have this straight line of sight that goes through the top of the bomb and out the corner of the window, and it's really hard for attackers to see. Plus, if you're there first, then they're going to be moving into your line of sight, so you're going to have a big advantage over anybody that's trying to contest you. This one's similar to the last one, where it's insanely easy and just creates an off angle that's better than just standing in the common spots or crouch or at level. When someone enters the cafeteria, a normal ADS spots are going to be like the bomb, the table, the rotate holes, and then behind the fridge on the right. By the time attackers are actually going to pre-aim the rotate hole, they're going to see your shoe and then they're going to die because you're going to have the first shot on them. And even if they have like much faster reflexes than you, you should be able to have your crosshair placements lined up on their head while they're shooting your toes. You can also melee a hole on the wall in your north and then go through security into the hall on the other side, which is really unexpected. Doing these off angles overall just gives you those few milliseconds longer than the person pushing you, and they're always good to keep in mind even if you decide not to use them because they might be used against you. Alright, so back on Clubhouse, we have this spawn peak pre-fire that's going to land about 3 seconds after the round starts, so fully legit. Now, you shouldn't be standing in this doorway like some people try to do, but instead make a hole in the wall and stand in the bar or even the lobby. The concrete barrier line is perfectly lined up at head height, and all you're going to be doing is putting it on single fire and just one-tapping the fence right on that line. If anybody does choose to spawn there and run this path, then they're going to have to dodge bullets that they're not even expecting to come their way. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today. Come join the official Coconut Brah Discord server to chill with us, or submit a trick that you want to see in the next episode, and check out G Fuel with my link down below because it's going to be 30% off until the 12th and then 30% off again from the 15th to the 19th. I truly love and appreciate you guys so much, and if you guys use code BRAH, it really helps support me, plus you save a good amount of money. I'll see you guys all very soon in the next video. I love you all. Peace.